Whenever someone gives you flowers, don't you just look at it and go, oh, that's so sweet. But in the back of your mind, you're like, the hell am I gonna do with this? I can't eat it. Priorities. And that's why today I'm gonna show you how to make an edible bouquet with chocolate truffles. I'll be making 3 different flavors today: a white chocolate lemon truffle with some fresh lemon zest and lemon extract, dark chocolate raspberry with some raspberry jam, and a dark chocolate lavender with actual lavender buds. First thing I'm gonna do is heat up some heavy cream in a saucepan. You could also do this in the microwave, but I like to heat it up in the pan and then just pour them in the bowls. You don't want it to come to a boil, you just want it to heat through enough for the chocolate to melt down. In the white chocolate bowl, I'm going to add in the zest of this whole lemon. I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon extract. The reason I'm not using lemon juice is because I don't want anything to curdle since I'm using heavy cream, so just a little bit of lemon extract is fine. The heavy cream is nicely heated. I'm just gonna pour it over the chocolate, just enough until everything's covered. Make sure you get all these chocolate chips under that. No need to stir it around right now. Let the heat of the heavy cream do its job, and then you can go ahead and stir it up. It's been a couple minutes now. Go ahead and stir it up. It's looking good. You want everything to be a smooth consistency. If you have chunks like that, don't worry. Just pop it in the microwave on like 5 to 10 second intervals and then keep stirring. And this is basically your white chocolate ganache. All right, now I'm gonna set this one aside and work on the other 2 flavors. So to this dark chocolate, I'm just going to add some raspberry jam. So just like the white chocolate, this one gets some heated heavy cream. Just make sure everything's submerged and then let it sit so that it can melt through. This one's ready for a mix. I'll also set this aside while I work on the last flavor, which is dark chocolate lavender. I've got some more heavy cream heating here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of the lavender buds and mix that around. To this, I'm just gonna add a little salt and just let the buds steep in that heated heavy cream just until they release a little bit more of their perfume. And then you're gonna take a little sifter and run it through here. You just want this to catch all of the lavender buds. If you left the lavender buds in the mixture, it'll be a little bit too overwhelming, so we just want that little hint. Ganache always looks like it's not gonna come together, but it always does. It's just one of those recipes. It's like, oh my God, I'm gonna f up. Then everything's all right. Just like this. All 3 of my ganache flavors are done. Now I'm gonna pop them in the fridge until they harden a bit and set. It should take about 35 to 45 minutes. You just wanna go in and test it by pressing the top. If it's firm, it's ready. While you wait for the chocolate, this is the perfect time to work on the rest of the flower pot. So I have a flower pot here with a little styrofoam dome insert. Add the little styrofoam dome inside and set this aside. I have these sticks here that I'm going to wrap with some green ribbon so it looks like a little stem. Work your way down the stick so you leave a little space to put the truffle later. And I just tape this end and start wrapping around. Make sure you have some space at the end as well so that you could stick this into the styrofoam. And go ahead and tape up the last end here. For the petals, I have these cute little mini candy or cupcake liners in different colors. I use the green to look like the leaves, and I've got gold, yellow, and pink. For each flower, I'm gonna use 2 liners, stack them on top of one another, then just flatten them into this half moon shape, and then into a quarter. So you have a little fan like this. And take some scissors and work your way around the edge here to cut out petal shapes. You can make them as wide as you'd like. You can make them pointier. Then turn it over so that you have this tip here and snip off the end so that when you open it, you have a little hole and a blossom. This yellow one's gonna be for that white chocolate lemon. I'm gonna cut this one out with a little sharper petals. Snip off the tip. For the green, I'm stacking 3 liners together. Doing the same thing, flattening them into a moon shape, then into quarters, and then I'm just gonna make 4 petals. So 1 cut here, and then 1 cut here, and then boom. Now to assemble the flower, just put the green first, and then I'm going to start with the pink one. So I'm going to invert this one so that I have both sides pink. Rotate them a bit so that it looks like a real flower, and pop it in. So this space up here will be for the truffle. The flowers are set, now it's time to get the pot ready. Not that kind of pot, that's a whole nother video. I have some kale here that I'm gonna use for greenery. It's edible too, so it's all good. Just take a few leaves and try to cover as much of the styrofoam as possible. You can push it in a bit to help it fit. Then go ahead and stick in the stems. The chocolate is ready, it is firm to the touch. Now I'm ready for some ball action. I've got different colored sanding sugar here, yellow, pink, and purple. Use a spoon to scoop out some of the mixture, then just roll them in your hands and roll it around in the sugar. It's so cute, I can't handle this. Now just repeat the same process with the other two flavors. And there you have it, chocolate truffle bouquet. I am supposed to give this to someone, and that someone is me. I'm gonna try this guy right here. I hope you guys give this a try and give it to someone you love. I'll see you next time. Bye.